Jason talked to us a little bit about the problem with social justice. Was there a takeaway that you had from tonight's discussion?
The perspective of somebody like Mr. Riley, he's done his research, he has his numbers, and I think those sorts of perspectives are valuable because for a while it did seem to be, I don't want to say orthodoxy, but it was something that was not necessarily scrutinized in a way that some would have said that it should have been.
He talked about his criticism on DEI and how if it's focused as a outreach mechanism to make sure that everyone has an opportunity to be a part of the team, to get the skills that they need, and to be included in the environment. That's something I'm definitely going to want to focus on and try to avoid some of the dangers that can be associated with lowering the standard for certain groups.
I like the data driven nature of the way he was trying to analyze a conversational topic that can get pretty emotional, but trying to base decisions on what's best for society and for the country based on data. I think that's something that we probably need more of rather than making emotional based decisions.
How to take this actually into the workplace. Plan to go and buy a small business and run it, and that means leading people of all different walks of life and understanding how to do right, how to help people reach their fullest potential, and understanding the different ways that people are proposing to do, I think is incredibly important, and alternatives to social justice are part of that equation.
We were very excited when Jason Riley expressed his interest. He's a prolific author. I think his studies in labor policy and racial policy would be a valuable thing to talk about here on campus. For me personally, it's an area that I'm trying to improve my own awareness on, my own education. As a business school student, most of our classes are focused on marketing and finance and leadership, and there's not a lot of opportunities to discuss policy solutions to some current issues that our country is facing. I can tell from just the audience that we had today that this is an uncomfortable topic for many people, especially young people. What I learned though is if you can take a perspective of a willingness to listen and hear someone's perspective or learn what causes them to think the way they do, these conversations don't actually have to be that uncomfortable. And I think as a society and as a country, we do a lot better if we approached difficult conversations with a level of humility and empathy and just really focus on that.
Having a dialogue is healthy for society.